I don't think people understand the dangers lurking in their kitchens. Today, we're uncovering the truth about some everyday kitchen staples often referred to as white poisons. They're part of almost every meal, but are they silently harming our health? Stick around, and we'll take a deep dive into what makes these foods problematic and how you can make better choices for yourself and your family. Let's start with the most obvious culprit: refined sugar. This sweet substance has become an integral part of our lives. From our morning coffee to late-night snacks, sugar is everywhere. But did you know that in the 1700s, sugar was considered a luxury item? It wasn't until mass production began during the Industrial Revolution that sugar became widely available, and so did its health problems. What makes sugar so harmful? First, it's highly processed, and your body breaks it down quickly, leading to a rapid spike in blood sugar levels. This triggers the release of insulin, which helps bring your blood sugar back down. Over time, constant sugar consumption can lead to insulin resistance, a precursor to type 2 diabetes. It doesn't stop there. Sugar feeds harmful gut bacteria, leading to inflammation, which has been linked to chronic diseases like heart disease and cancer. Studies even suggest that sugar can be as addictive as drugs, lighting up the same reward centers in your brain. So, how can you reduce sugar in your diet? Start small. Swap refined sugar for natural alternatives like honey, maple syrup, or jaggery. Read food labels carefully. Sugar hides under names like sucrose, high fructose corn syrup, and maltose. Next on the list is white flour, a staple in bread, pasta, and baked goods. But did you know that white flour is made by stripping whole grains of their bran and germ? These parts are where most of the fiber, vitamins, and minerals are stored. What's left is just the starchy endosperm, which your body processes much like sugar. The lack of fiber in white flour means it doesn't keep you full for long, leading to overeating. Fiber is essential for gut health, as it feeds good bacteria and helps regulate digestion. Without it, you're at risk of bloating, constipation, and even chronic conditions like colon cancer. Interestingly, white flour became popular during the 19th century when industrial milling made it cheaper and easier to produce. Back then, it was seen as a sign of wealth and refinement. Today, we know better. Switch to whole grain alternatives like whole wheat, multigrain, or almond flour. Not only do they provide more nutrients, but they also help stabilize your energy levels throughout the day. Salt is essential for life. Our bodies need sodium to maintain fluid balance and nerve function. But the problem isn't salt itself, it's how much of it we consume. The average person consumes nearly twice the recommended daily intake, most of it coming from processed foods like chips, canned goods, and fast food. Too much sodium causes your body to retain water, increasing your blood volume and putting extra pressure on your heart and blood vessels. Over time, this can lead to high blood pressure, kidney damage, and even stroke. Reduce your salt intake by cooking at home and seasoning with herbs and spices instead of relying on salt for flavor. If you must use salt, choose unrefined varieties like Himalayan pink salt or sea salt, which contain trace minerals. Segment 4. White rice, the empty grain. White rice is another pantry staple that has been stripped of its nutrients during processing. While it's a quick source of energy, it lacks the fiber, magnesium, and B vitamins found in whole grains like brown rice or quinoa. The rapid digestion of white rice can cause blood sugar spikes, similar to sugar and white flour. Over time, this increases your risk of type 2 diabetes and weight gain. Switching to whole grains doesn't mean giving up rice. Brown rice, wild rice, or even millet can provide the same comfort and satisfaction with added health benefits. Segment 5. Milk. Not as innocent as it seems. Milk has been marketed as a superfood for decades, but it's not as innocent as it seems. While milk is a great source of calcium, many adults lose the ability to digest lactose, the sugar in milk, leading to issues like bloating, cramps, and diarrhea. Processed milk often contains added hormones and antibiotics, which can disrupt your body's natural balance. For some people, dairy consumption is also linked to acne and inflammation. If you suspect milk doesn't suit you, try plant-based alternatives like almond, soy, or oat milk. These options are often fortified with calcium and vitamin D, making them excellent substitutes. Segment 6. Final thoughts and actionable steps. So, what have we learned? These white poisons aren't inherently evil, but overprocessing and overconsumption have made them harmful. The key is moderation and smarter choices. Start by identifying where these foods are sneaking into your diet. Can you swap refined sugar for honey? White flour for whole wheat? White rice for brown? Small changes can make a huge difference in your health over time. I challenge you to make one small swap this week. Comment below and let me know what you're changing. I'd love to hear your progress. Thank you for joining me on this journey toward healthier living. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs this information. Together, we can make better choices for a healthier future. See you next time.